That is Coach David Flynn, former high school football coach. He was fired after he raised some real good questions about what his daughter was learning in Dedham Public Schools in Massachusetts. All kinds of woke stuff. Well, he won. He got himself an apology. A lawsuit was filed in cooperation with good people at Judicial Watch. They can't talk about all the details, but I know he got a big fat apology, which he richly deserved. David Flynn, the high school football coach, joins us along with Michael Bekesha, senior attorney at Judicial Watch. Welcome to you both. Thank you, gentlemen. David, how are you, and how's your daughter?
She's doing well. Thank you, Greg. She's doing very well. She just started her freshman year at Archbishop Williams High School. She's doing excellent.
All right, so do me a favor. We all know basically what the woke curriculum, we've seen examples of it coast to coast. What was it that you noticed about how your daughter was being instructed that set you off?
Well, we were all home during the pandemic, and we were doing home instruction, and I was teaching on a computer, and we had a variety of kids in here, some of my children's friends, that were home alone. So I said, bring them over to our house so they're not home alone, and I can supervise and make sure everybody's doing a good job and getting by the school days on the computer. And Allison was enrolled in a course that was titled Ancient History World Geography. It was part 2 of a course she took in 6th grade that went to 7th grade. Well, she came up with some questions and about some of the material she was being asked to answer questions on, and it had nothing to do with ancient history or world geography. We raised some questions on it, and the teacher told us, we changed that class. And they didn't notify a parent. When we asked for the curriculum and the material being taught, we were directed by the principal to go to the school website. So we went to the school website, and it stated Ancient History, World Geography. Well, that wasn't the course they were teaching. They changed it to a social science course, and they started teaching all about race. They were teaching, things involved with Black Lives Matter, defunding the police, a lot of political things about, being a Republican or a Democrat.
So Dave,
no idea what was going on.
Understand, David, the woke nonsense, they pushed it on your daughter. How did you wind up losing your job? It was over this?
Yeah, we reached out to the teacher and asked some questions on why this was being taught, and she told us it was above her, and the principal would get back to us immediately. We waited over a week, and she never got back to us. So I reached up and contacted the superintendent. I had known him. I was the head football coach for almost 10 years. And, I asked him, how do I handle this? I asked for his advice. And within 40 minutes, the principal of the middle school contacted me and, we're sorry, we changed that course. We didn't notify any parents. And the state allowed us to change it. And it was wrong because the state didn't change that course. That was for 8th grade, not 7th grade. So they came out and just says, well, we did this and this is how we're going to handle it. And I met with the superintendent, asked us to meet with him when we stated we were going to pull our children from the school. And we met with him and really got nowhere. He just listened to us and told us that good luck finding another school for your kids.
Good luck finding another school for your kids. And you were terminated? You were terminated?
Well, not then. That was in October. And it was a strange year because football was being played in February that year because of COVID. So they did a fall 2 season, they called it. And I didn't get called in to the office until late January. And the season was about to start a month later. They called me in and fired me that day.
All right. Let me bring your lawyer in. We have a nice letter of apology. I want to go through it real quick. I want to acknowledge and validate the concerns you initially raised. I guess this is from the superintendent regarding your daughter's experiences at Dedham Middle School. I understand that you raised these concerns at the classroom level. You did not hear back in a timely manner. I am sorry for this breakdown. I directed the staff to remove BLM t-shirt emojis and instructed them not to wear these in the classroom in the future. The overall tone of the letter is very nice and conciliatory, but it doesn't say anything about getting his job back. Michael, what's going on with that?
This is a big win for Coach Flynn. He he had valid concerns he brought to the forefront. And because of him, changes were made in Dedham Public Schools. This is a win for Dedham Public Schools and parents and students because the school is no longer going to promote Black Lives Matter in the classroom. If their curriculum changes, parents will be notified of it beforehand. And it's a win for parents across the country because it shows that if you're a parent and you're concerned about your students, about your kids, what they're learning in schools, you have a voice. You can speak up and you can make a difference. And so Coach Flynn is very pleased with how this case has come to its end. And, he's just moving forward with his life now.
All right. Well, look, so am I. You made real change. No more Black Lives Matter in the schools. But if you don't mind, I mean, you're not a coach anymore. And it seems like somehow you lost your job being a coach in this matter. Or is that misstated? I mean, can he work at that school again? And I'll ask you, Joe, technically, why did they get rid of him?
Yeah, so I mean, Coach Flynn, he can tell you he's now coaching his younger son football, first time tackle football. So he's enjoying coaching his son, and he's not the head football coach anymore at Dedham High School, but he's enjoying what he's doing. And he was fired because he expressed his First Amendment views. He said what was on his mind and he got fired for it. And the case is now over and we're moving on. But it's a great victory for him. And, as I said, parents in Dedham and parents across the country.
Well, this Michael Welch, the superintendent, this letter, he seems like a reasonable guy, actually. And I'm encouraged by this. I don't know if you want to have a talk with him about the old job, David, but good luck. What's your next step here? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Greg. Now, I'm really enjoying my time coaching my son Nolan at the 5th grade tackle football level. It's his first year, every kid's first year of tackle football at the level. It's a new experience. It's a blessing in disguise. It's been awesome working with my kid and all his friends. And I look forward to continue doing that.
All right. Well, and again, we don't know all the details of the settlement, but you guys are happy. We're happy, and we appreciate it very, very much. Michael and David, good luck. Thank you, Judicial Watch.